Hi guys, and welcome to the channel. So this afternoon we're going to replace the chain guard here with the genuine Honda chain guard rear hugger. So to complete this we're going to need an 8mm bit here for the 2 bolts here. We're going to need a 5mm for the bolt at the back, and then on the other side of the bike we're going to need again an 8mm bit for a couple of pieces around there. So let's crack on. We need to remove these first of all, to remove the foot peg. So let's get that underway. Okay, pop those to one side. There appears to be a clip underneath the piece of plastic here, not mentioned in the instructions, so I'm just going to investigate that and I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so just having a look at the issue, there appears to be some sort of retaining pin up behind here. I can't quite figure out how that's working. That's probably just me being a bit stupid, a bit thick. However, we do appear to have access to the bolt that we need here, so I'm going to see if I can do that. Okay, so I've got the 5mm bit on the ratchet here. Let's see if we can crack that loose. Okay, front one's off, let's move on to the back. Again, let's put those to one side, keep those safe because we'll need those in a minute. And according to the instructions, yep, that just pushes forward and comes off. And there's a little retaining clip just at the front here as well. Okay, I'm just going to move around the other side of the bike. We'll need to remove the 2 bolts from around there, and then yeah, we're ready to fit the hugger. Okay, so we've got 2 bolts here. I've got my 8mm bit attached. Let's get those cracked loose. It's quite tight in here. Oh, that was quite tight. Okay, now those are out, we're going to keep these pieces in position here. These screws we've just taken out, we will be replacing with some different screws in a minute, but we're ready to install the hugger. Just before we install the hugger, I'm just going to give the frame down here a little bit of a clean. There appears to be a bit of sand in there, so yeah, I'm just going to give that a clean, and then we're ready. Okay, so the hugger slides in through this way here. Just while I'm round this side, I'm going to just loosely attach the screws here. Again, as always, get the trusty thread locker on there. Okay, the spacer that's provided goes on the inside of the plastic between the existing piece down here and the new hugger. Okay, so that's there loosely. Let's get the other one done. Those are in loosely there. We need to pop round the other side and get the other bolts in place. Okay, so the screws are in loosely on the other side. What we need to do here is to reattach the clip that's behind here. So we need to just have a little look, push down and then pull back, and that should be in position there. And the screw holes here and at the back are now perfectly lined up. So we're ready to get the screws back in. Okay, we'll get the rear screw back in, and we're ready to tighten everything down, I think. Right, so all the bits and pieces are in on each side. I'm going to tighten those up to spec. I mean, it recommends 10 Newton meters for the 4 pieces we've just put in, so I'm just going to do that. So when everything's tightened down, we're ready to get the foot peg back on. Okay, we've got the torque wrench ready. So let's get these cranked down. There we go. This one might be a bit tight at the back here, but we'll give it a go. There we go. Okay, we're back around the right side. We've replaced the ratchet head bolts with the Allen head instead. So let's see if we can get in there and get those tightened down. This one might be a little bit difficult, we might have to do that by hand, but let's see. Okay, we're just going to get this one hand tight here because I can't get any other bits in there, and then we'll see what we can do in a minute. Okay, I can't get the ratchet in here. I've tried a pair of pliers, that didn't work, so I'm going to try a spanner. That's better, there we go. Okay, I'm just going to do it until it feels as tight as the other ones. No more, it doesn't need it. There we go, that's in. Okay, so we never needed to take the pin off behind here, so I'm just going to line that back up, and then we're ready to put the screws back in. Just get them finger tight first of all. And then we're ready to tighten them down. Okay, so it's all installed, all cleaned up. Yeah, it looks pretty good. I've been looking at rear huggers for a while on online. I decided to go with the Honda one just because it looks, to me, a little bit cleaner than some of the other aftermarket ones. It just replaces the rear chain guard there. That looks exactly the same. Obviously, you've just got the hugger piece in the middle here. I wasn't so sure online about the clearance it would have from the tyre, particularly if I wanted to put more off-road orientated tyres on there. It looks as though that would be fine if I ever did. If it becomes a problem though, I'll let you know. We're just entering summer here now in the UK, but in winter it generally gets quite wet most of the time. So yeah, I'll see how that goes. And I've got a few more bits and pieces to attach to the bike in the not too distant future. So if you like these videos, subscribe, and you'll find out when I put those on the bike. See you for now.